Good morning, dear students. So, in our last class, we have learned the uh, surface areas and volumes of cuboid. Today, we will learn cube, surface area and volume of cube. So, cube is a cuboid in which all sides are equal. That means, here you see, this is suppose we call length. Length is equal to breadth here. Breadth also will be equal to length only. And height also is equal to breadth. So all the three things, when it will be equal in a cuboid, all the three measures, this length, breadth, height, all the three will be equal, then that will be called a cube. So since it is similar to a cuboid, means it is a cuboid only, so we can apply the formula for cuboid here also. What was the formula for lateral surface area for a cuboid? That is applicable here also, because a cube is nothing but a cuboid, no? But every cuboid is not a cube, but every cube is a cuboid. Okay, dear students? So here you can say lateral surface area of a cube will be equal to, see, what is its area? What is its area? All are equal. All equal. There are 6 walls. So area of this wall, if I say what is its length, you can say L. What is its height yes, that is L only, because all sides are equal. So area of this wall is L into L, means L square. Area of this wall is also L square. So there are 6 walls. Area of the roof also will be L square. Why? No. Because its length is, height is L, breadth, length also is L. L into L is L square. So every face is a square face, you can say. In a cube, every face is a square face. Where every face, you can write down here, every face is a square face. Every face is a square face. So lateral surface area will be equal to L square 6 times. Why? Because its area is L square, it's also L square, again 3 more L square, that means 6 times L square. That is called lateral surface area, or also known as, 4 L square, because wall only we are considering. Lateral means wall's area. So we are considering this wall, then another wall here, again opposite to these two walls, we are considering here. So that's why it will be just like this. 4 walls area will be 4L square. What is the total surface area? TSA. TSA stand for total surface area. That means all the surfaces, roof and the floor also. 4L square for lateral surface area. Since we will consider all the 6 walls, it will be 6L square. Okay, 6 times L square. Then the volume will be like that. The volume of a cuboid is what? Length into breadth into height. But for a cube, all this length, breadth, height, all are same. So it will be length into length into length. Means breadth also is length, height also is length, equal to length. So we can say here, it is length cube. So volume is length cube or side cube. Like that, so you can say. It is also edge. Edge means the side cube. That is the volume. So 3 formula you remember: 4L square, 6L square, and the volume L cube or edge cube. Okay, now? Then you talk about cylinder, another solid cylinder. Just dear students, suppose you have taken a piece of paper. You have taken this piece of paper and you have rolled this piece of paper to give the shape of a cylinder like this. Suppose you have rolled from this side to that side. You want to join this side with this side. Then you are rolling like this, suppose. Okay? You are trying to join. Then it may take like this some shape. Then you have joined this end to this end, suppose. No? These two ends are joined. Then at the end, what shape we will get? A cylinder shape we will get. A solid will get like this. Okay. Suppose we cover it and we cover this also. This both the ends suppose we cover. with circular bases. This is a circle, circular bases we can say, okay, circle. This is also a circle, circle. So that means, so I am talking about this cylinder. Cylinder is a solid bounded by two circular bases which are equal and one curved surface, and that means it is bounded by two circular bases and one curved surface, and throughout the whole curved surface the circumference will remain constant. That means you can say so many circles when piled up, just you think you have got one 5 rupee coin, over that another 5 rupee coin, one more 5 rupee coin, one more 5 rupee coin, like that you have gathered so many. Then at the end the shape that you will get, that will be a cylinder. Got the idea? Now think about the curved surface area. Curved surface area, this is curved surface. Actually this curved surface is nothing but it is made from this cylinders, this rectangular sheet. What is the area of this rectangle? It has got length and breadth. What is its area? Area of this rectangle is length multiplied by breadth. I am talking about the rectangular sheet which is used to make a cylinder. So this rectangular sheet's area is length into breadth. But when you roll it, will this rectangle remain as a rectangle now? No, it will take the shape of a cylinder, and that curved surface area will be formed by this rectangle actually. So where there was breadth, that is turned into a height. For the cylinder, you will not say it is breadth now. You will have to say what it is, height. What was length, breadth here, that is height now. So the breadth will get converted into height for a cylinder. You got the idea? So that is why I am writing here H for breadth, because breadth will turn into height in a cylinder. Did you understand, dear students? Means this breadth has turned into this height, because you have rolled like this. By taking a piece of paper, you can experiment this. I am saying like this. So this is the piece of paper, suppose, no? We are turning it this way, like this. So this is the cylinder. When we will join this end and with this end, these two ends when we join, no? This whole thing is a cylinder. So just think about that. Just think about that. So a rectangle is getting converted into a cylinder. That's why its area will be equal to the curved surface area of the cylinder. So breadth will turn into height. Then what about this length? Will the length remain as length now here? You see, when you have rolled this page this way, it has formed a circumference of a circle. This will be circumference of the circular end. So this will be circumference of a circle. So this is circumference, and breadth will turn into height. That way we can say, since circumference of a circle is connected with the radius. So circumference is nothing but 2 into pi into r, because circumference of a circle is given by 2 pi r, no? Into the height. Height is nothing but the breadth of the rectangle which is used to make the cylinder. So ultimately it is 2 pi r h. That is the area formula, curved surface area of a cylinder. Try to remember. Curved surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi r h. Okay, dear students? Now think about the total surface area of a cylinder. So this is the rectangle. Each area is length into breadth. When it will turn into a cylinder, that time each area will express it by writing, when we will roll it this way, like this way, then it will get like this shape. So that is cylindrical shape, no? So that time we will call its curved surface area as area, or you can say CSA, curved surface area, CSA, curved surface area. That is 2 into pi into r into h. Got the idea, dear students? Now total surface area. This is first formula. Total surface area, TSA. Total surface area is area of this base and plus area of the down base. n plus area of the curved surface. So curved surface area, CS stand for curved surface area plus area of the two bases, 2 times of area of base. Area of base. Area of bases you can say. So that is curved surface area is 2 pi r h plus, just now we have learned. And area of one base is what? Pi r square, because it is a circle. Circle's area you have to say here pi r square. No, it has got radius from the center of the cylinder. This is the center of the cylinder to the boundary is called radius. So it is pi r square. How many times? 2 times. Why 2 times? This is one, another one is here. This top means this is a cylinder. You can imagine a piece of a log of wood which is filled with material. We are talking about that type of cylinder. We are not talking about a tube light. Tube light is a cylindrical vessel because empty inside. As tube light is empty inside, that's why it is a cylindrical vessel. A piece of bamboo can be cylindrical vessel, but when we talk about a log of wood which is filled with material, that is a complete cylinder. We are talking about that type of cylinder. So total surface area will contain like this, 2 pi r h and 2 pi r square. 2 pi r is here, 2 pi r is here. So we can take 2 pi r common, then uncommon things you write inside bracket. What is that? H plus, what is here? R. Then bracket closed. This is total surface area. Okay, dear students? Total surface area. Then volume. Volume you can think this way. See, volume of a cylinder. See, this is one circle. What space does it occupy? A circle occupies pi r square area. So one more circle is there like that. One more circle is there over that. One more circle is there over that. Like that. Suppose you have got 100 circles gathered in one place. If 100 circles are there, then 100 circles will occupy 100 times pi r square. 100 times pi r square. If here are 1000 circles, then 1000 times pi r square they will occupy. One, because one occupies pi r square. So that you think there are suppose h number of like that circles piled one over the other. Then h times pi r square space they will occupy or not. So space occupied by a body is called its volume. Therefore, volume of the cylinder can be said as h times pi r square, because pi r square is area of one circle, and actually a cylinder is made up of circles only. We can think that way. So if there are h times pi r square, then it will occupy h times pi r square volume. So the volume is nothing but pi r square into h. We say like this also. That is volume of a cylinder. So please note down this formula and also practice, and you write as homework today. Okay, dear students, whatever I have taught, you submit it as homework, and we'll meet in the next class. Thank you and have a nice day.